Hey Sparkly Beings, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a 25-ish minute session devoted to strengthening your legs and your glutes. It will be a little bit more advanced, but you're still welcome to try it as a beginner. And it will be a little bit faster speed than my previous classes, so just be mentally prepared. And all that being said, just bring your focus and a level of playfulness to this class, and I hope you enjoy it. Whenever you're ready, join me on your mat. Join me at the top of your mat. Place your feet about hip-width distance apart. Roll your shoulders down and back. Root through your feet. Really press into all 10 toes. Roll your shoulders down and back, palms towards the front. Come into your mountain pose. So we're engaging everything here. So clenching your abs, so hips to ribs, ribs to hips. Biceps, triceps are active here. Pecs are active. Calves, shins, quads, glutes, hamstrings, all of the things are active. And let it go. Shake it out, maybe do a little sway. And join me to face the front of your mat. Roll your shoulders down and back. Inhale, both arms out and up to gaze up. Exhale, press the air away, chin to chest. Inhale, both arms out and up to gaze up. Exhale, press the air away, chin to chest. Next time, get ready to make a shift in our posture. So inhale, both arms out and up. Exhale, bend through your knees and guide your seat down towards the earth to come into your chair. Shoulders down and away from your ears. Arms extended out ahead of you. Place palms together and guide them to heart center. Gently shift your weight to your right foot and extend your left leg out ahead of you. Sit back deeper into your right leg for one-legged chair. Place your left foot down, press into your left foot, extend your right leg out ahead of you, and go ahead and sit back deeper into that left leg, really activating your glute here. And release. Inhale to stand, both arms out and up to gaze up. Exhale, press the air away, swan dive, flat back, palms towards the earth. Inhale here, halfway lift. Exhale, grab opposite elbows and just maybe bend through your knees to allow your torso to rest on your thighs. And just hang out here in our forward fold just for a moment, releasing any tension in your neck and your lower back. Maybe getting a little bit of a hamstring stretch back there. And gently release your arms, palms to the mat. Inhale here, halfway lift once again. Exhale, step it back for your plank. Inhale here, exhale, chaturanga. Lower your knees or not. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Tuck your tailbone to protect your lower spine. Exhale, tuck your toes, bend your knees, and raise your hips up and back for a first down dog. Option to walk it out here, so maybe bend into one knee and the other as you lift one heel and the other. Lengthen through your spine, biceps towards the front of the room. Inhale, raise your right leg up and back for three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale here to lengthen through your spine, and exhale, press through that right foot as you rise for your high crescent. Tuck your tailbone here to protect your lower back and get length in that hip flexor. Pinkies rotated in to create space in your shoulders. Bring hands to heart center in prayer. We're going to do a few sets of movement here. So inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, lower your knee to the mat. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. Two more times. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. Last time. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. And rise one more time. Step it forward. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, step it forward into your chair. Draw your hips down and back, engage your core here. Lengthen through your spine. The crown of the head meets the sky. Extend your right leg out ahead of you as you press into your left foot. And place your right foot back down, extend your left foot. And come back to your chair. Inhale, raise both arms out and up to stand. Lengthen through your spine, gaze up. Exhale, press the air away. Come down into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Palms to shins. Exhale, palms to the mat. And step it back for your plank. Inhale here. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga, knees or not. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Tuck your tailbone. Exhale, tuck your toes. Bend your knees and raise your hips up and back for your down dog. Let's breathe it out here for a moment. Just a little rest. Nice little break. We're going to do all the same things on the other side. Inhale, left leg up and back. Three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale here to lengthen through your spine. Exhale, press through that front foot as you rise into your high crescent. Shoulders away from the ears. Draw your tailbone down, engage your core. Bring hands to heart center in prayer. Inhale here to lengthen through your spine. Exhale, lower your knee. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower 2 more times. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower 1 more time. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. And last, inhale to rise. Step it forward on your exhale for your chair. Hinge your hips nice and back. Shoulders down and away from your ears. Shoulder blades coming back towards one another. Inhale here. Exhale, press into your right foot, extend your left leg out ahead of you. And let it go. Place it back. Inhale here. Exhale, press into your left foot, extend your right leg out ahead of you. And step back into your chair. Inhale to stand, both arms out and up to gaze up. Exhale to press the air away, chin to chest. Inhale, both arms out and up to gaze up. Exhale, flat back, swan dive. Palms towards the earth. Inhale, halfway lift, palms to shins, flat back. Exhale, press your palms to the mat and step back for your plank. Inhale here, exhale, chaturanga, knees or not. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, tuck your tailbone. Exhale, tuck your toes, bend your knees and raise your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Okay, we're gonna do something different. So just get ready. All right, inhale, right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale here to lengthen through your spine. And exhale, 45-degree angle your back foot to rise up into your warrior one. Lengthen through your tailbone to create length in that hip flexor and stretch that out. Maybe hands in steeple to help get your hips to come into better alignment. Otherwise, you were trying to focus on too many body parts at once. Lengthen through your spine here. Exhale. Get ready. Lean forward. Lean into your front knee and extend your right leg up and back for warrior three. Option to extend your hands out ahead of you, to the sides. Depends on how close you are to the wall next to you, because apparently I don't have enough room for that. Hold it here. Straighten through the back foot. Hips parallel to the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, lower your right palm down to the earth. Gently shift your hips open to the side. Come into your half moon. Lengthen through that front leg as much as you can. Whoop, as I go to look over to see. So option to gaze up at your hand to challenge your balance or not. Stay flexed in your left foot and your left knee. Inhale here. Exhale. Left hand to the earth. Step it back for your low lunge. Inhale here to lengthen through your spine. Palms to the mat. Step it back for your plank. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga, knees or not. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Tuck your tailbone. Exhale, tuck your toes, bend your knees, and lift your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Taking a moment here to breathe and root through your hands and your feet. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Super fun. I know it's a lot, but it's invigorating, exciting to see and challenge yourself what you're capable of. All right, inhale, left leg up and back, nice and straight. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale here to lengthen through your spine and rotate your back heel down to a 45-degree angle. Inhale here to rise into your warrior one. So hips towards the front, lengthen to that tailbone to create space in that hip flexor. Rotate your palms towards the back to guide your pinkies towards one another to create space in your shoulders. And press palms together, guide them to heart center or not. This is just another option. Inhale here to lengthen through your spine, shift your weight forward, and guide yourself up into your warrior three. So option to make it more challenging and extend your arms out ahead of you or to your sides, whatever feels good for you. Really lengthen through your back leg, and you want to make sure that your hips are parallel to the mat, so maybe rotate your right pinky toe towards the earth to help with that. Inhale here to lengthen through your spine. Exhale, guide your left hand towards the earth and rotate your hips open to the right. Lengthen through your right leg. Find your balance here. Option also to have a yoga block under that hand if you need to raise the earth closer to you. Probably should have mentioned that in the other side. Depends on how advanced you are and how practiced you are to know your body and what you need. And gently place your right hand down. Walk your hands back towards you as you lower your back leg towards the earth. To come back into that low lunge, press both hands into your mat and step it back for your plank. Inhale here, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes, bend your knees, and raise your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here, maybe walk out your dog if that feels good. From here, gently lower your knees to the mat. Extend your knees to the width of your mat. Let your big toes come together and guide your heart down towards the earth for your child's pose. Nice little resting posture from all of that movement. And just breathe into the length of your spine. Feel your sit bones getting heavier towards your heels on each exhale. And each inhale, feel your ribs expand and contract. And gently begin to rise and walk your hands back towards you. Guide your knees together. Take a moment here to sit in our thunderbolt. Roll your shoulders down and back. Lengthen through your spine. Option to gently rock back and forth. Maybe feels good, like a nice little massage on your shins and the tops of your feet. Guide your palms back towards the earth. Raise your hips, tuck your toes, and come to sit back on your heels. We're going to do a nice intense toe stretch here. So if this is too much for you, that's okay. You can back out of it sooner than later. Or if you'd like a little bit more of a stretch, you can feel free to walk your knees a little bit further away from you and stretch more deeply into your feet. And gently shift your hips forward, guide your palms down to the mat, untuck your toes, and sit back on your feet. That is the counter pose. So we're just coming back to the previous option here to place your fingers like little tented fingers on the mat, and then shift your weight back as you round through your spine to lift your knees off the mat. And this is definitely a nice stretch for your shins and the tops of your feet. Gently lower your knees back down to the mat. Take both hands out to the left. Guide your hips down to the left and extend your legs out ahead of you. Shift your weight, whatever you need to do to move the fleshy bits out from beneath you. Roll your shoulders down and back. Flex into your feet. Place your palms to your hips so the base of your palm is right at your hip joint. Roll your shoulders down and back and press into the earth. Everything is active here, much like our mountain pose. We're engaging our core, shins, quads, hamstrings. I don't know that your glutes can fully be engaged as we're sitting, so it kind of like lengthens them out. It's a really hard to activate a lengthened muscle. It's not impossible, it's just awkward. And release. Shake it out. Bend through your knees. Inhale here to lengthen through your spine. Exhale, lower your torso down towards your thighs and grab the outer edges of your feet. Round through your spine here. Forehead towards your knees. Gently come up. Release the edges of your feet. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. And bring the base of your feet together. Maybe shift your weight towards your feet a little bit more. Inhale here to lengthen through your spine. Exhale to bend through your elbows and press your elbows into your shins or your calves. More like the side in between your shins and your calves. Just get a nice little hip flexor stretch here. And gently rise. Place your hands on either sides of your knees. Extend your knees back towards one another. Maybe scooch up towards the front of your mat just a little bit. Bring your feet about hip width distance apart. Lengthen through your spine, palms towards the sky, and gently roll down one vertebra at a time. Nice, slow, and controlled. The more frequently you do this, the better you get. And over time, your spine and your core will become stronger. Go ahead and extend your legs out far away from you. Extend your arms up ahead of you. Really lengthen here as if you are tied at both ends, being pulled apart. And release. Bend into your knees, the base of your feet back towards your seat. Place your hands on the outside of your knees as you guide your knees into your chest. Gently do a few little circles from left to right here to massage our lower backs. And reverse direction, right to left. Place your left foot on the mat. Guide your right leg up towards the sky. Cross your right leg over your left. Bring your arms out like little goalposts to your sides. Press into your left heel. Shift your hips towards the right, your knees towards the left, and your gaze over your right shoulder. A nice little reclining spinal twist here. Help open up all that tightness that we created to get into those postures. A lot of lower back muscles and glute muscles and all the things. And just breathe into that space, breathe it all away. Gently shift your legs back to center, unravel them. Windshield wiper your knees from right to left and left to right, releasing any of that tension. Bring your knees back to center, flush your back with the mat. Press your right foot into the mat, extend your left leg high. Raise your hips, cross your left foot over your right. Guide your hips towards the left, your knees towards the right, and gaze over your left shoulder if that feels good. And just breathe into the space, releasing any tension, letting it go, honoring where you're at. And gently bring your legs back to center, unravel them. Guide your knees back into your chest, hands on the outer sides of your knees, and gently circle once again from left to right to release that, and then right to left. Lower your feet back down to the mat, extend your legs out away from you, let your feet fall open to the edges of your mat. Guide your arms down gently towards your sides, a little bit away from you. Palms towards the sky, and just breathe, feeling your breath, filling your lungs and your diaphragm. And as you exhale, feeling it collapse your diaphragm and your lungs. Scan through your body from the base of your feet to the crown of your head on your inhale, and through the crown of your head to the base of your feet on your exhale. Becoming present in this moment. Letting any tension go, releasing your forehead, eyes, cheeks, and chin. Letting go of any tension in your neck, your shoulders, your upper back and chest. Releasing your arms, wrists, hands, and fingers. And letting go of your abs, your lower back, your hips, and your glutes. Release your legs, ankles, feet, and toes. Allow yourself to melt into the earth and let everything go. Cultivating your inner peace, your connection with yourself. Begin to deepen your breath. And then gently wiggle your fingers and toes to bring movement back into your body. Bend into your knees, feet come towards your seat. Gently shift your weight towards the left and guide your left arm under your head as if it were a pillow. And place your right palm into the earth. Gently press into your right palm to guide yourself into a nice easy seat to face me. Option to sit on a bolster block or pillow. Make any adjustments you need to so you can be comfortable here. Roll your shoulders down and back, palms towards the sky for receiving. Maybe close your eyes. Scan your body with your breath once again. From the base of your spine to the crown of your head. And from the crown of your head to the base of your spine. Once again, reconnecting with that space we've created. Reconnecting to you. Nothing else matters but here and now, in this connection with yourself. Option to set an intention here of how you want to go into the rest of your day. Inhale, both arms out and up. Press palms together. Exhale, hands to heart center in prayer. Inhale here to lengthen through your spine, and as you exhale, gently hinge at your hips, bowing to yourself and thanking yourself for this opportunity to reconnect with your mind, body, and spirit. Namaste. I hope you really got a lot out of that and that you feel a bit more connected to your body and your blood flow is going and your mind is going in a positive way. I hope that you feel very invigorated from that class and that you were able to maybe do some things that you didn't know you could do. I hope that you feel stronger and more capable to get through the rest of your day. If you really like that, then go ahead and like and subscribe. And if you feel like anybody else would really appreciate and benefit from this class, then go ahead and share it. I guess just keep being your beautiful self. And until next time, namaste.